Welcome back to Intellify. I'm Rasika Ramakrishna and let's continue with the chapter on polynomials. Exercise 2.4, question number 3. If the zeros of the polynomial x cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 1 are a minus b, a and a plus b, find a and b, and we can obviously find the roots of the polynomial once we find a and b. Alright, so what do we have? We have a polynomial and its zeros in terms of two variables where the two variables are a and b. And what do we have to find? We have to find explicitly the zeros of the polynomial and obviously the values of a and b. So how do we go about this? Alright, so we can solve this problem in two ways. So one way is to use the basic definition of a root. So we are given that a minus b, a and a plus b are the roots of the polynomial, which implies that p of a minus b is going to be 0, p of a is going to be 0 and p of a plus b is going to be 0. So if you substitute a minus b, a and a plus b in the place of x, then you will have an expression in terms of a and b which you can solve to obtain a and b. But we are not going to be using this approach. We are going to be using a different approach. So given the zeros of a polynomial, you know the relationship between the zeros of the polynomial and its coefficients, right? That is, if in this case we have a minus b, a and a plus b to be the zeros. So you can write p of x as x minus a minus b times x minus a times x minus of a plus b. So that's going to be your polynomial. So you can expand this and compare the coefficients with the given polynomial and you will obtain some relations, and from that you can find a and b. So finding the roots. So p of x is equal to x cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 1. So the zeros are a minus b, a and a plus b. So you know that p of x is nothing but x cubed minus the sum of the roots times x squared plus sum of the root product of the roots times x minus the product of the roots. Alright, so we have the three roots. So sum of the roots is going to be nothing but a minus b plus a plus b, which is going to be nothing but 3a. We also know that sum of the roots is minus b by a. So here your b is going to be minus 3 and a is going to be 1. So that is nothing but coefficient of x square whole divided by coefficient of x cube whole minus. So we have 3. So 3a is equal to 3 implies a is equal to 1. So we have found the value of a. Alright, so okay, so let's go ahead and look at the product of the roots. So you know that the product of the roots is going to be a minus b times a plus b times a, which is going to be nothing but minus of the constant term divided by the coefficient of x cube, or minus d by a if you would like to call it that. So minus d by a is going to be nothing but minus 1. So we can substitute the value for a in here. So you'll have 1 minus b times 1 plus b equal to minus 1. 1 minus b square is equal to minus 1, which implies b square is equal to 2. Therefore b equal to root 2. Therefore the roots are 1 minus root 2, 1 and 1 plus root 2. So notice that here, though we get b square equal to 2, we have not taken b equal to plus or minus root 2, and instead we have just taken b equal to root 2. This we are able to do because we have a minus b and a plus b. So that covers for your minus and plus root 2. That is exactly why we are doing this here.